Brand new to the world of affiliate marketing? You've been trying to figure out how to get targeted traffic to your website fast? Hey everyone, my name is Segers, and by the end of this video, you'll no longer struggle with website traffic generation for affiliate marketing. As a matter of fact, you'll be well on your way to becoming a master at traffic generation. For the absolute best in affiliate marketing trainings for beginners, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. This way you'll be notified when I post new videos every Wednesday. I've taught literally hundreds of people all around the world how to get targeted traffic to their websites, and they're all having amazing results. Now it's your turn, so let's get into it. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys 5 traffic generation strategies that will help you get targeted traffic fast. We call this level 1 external traffic. Now, there's also another level, level 2, which is our internal traffic. We'll talk about that a little later. Today, we want to focus on external traffic and helping you get traffic to your website as fast as humanly possible. So let's get into it. So as I said, there are 5 levels. The very first level is what we call influencer media traffic. And this is where we go out and we contact different influencers on social media sites. For example, it could be Instagram, it could be Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube. All of these platforms have big influencers that can actually move traffic. They have a lot of followers, people that are following them. Now think about this. All of these influencers, you can bet, have lists where they contact their subscribers, they nurture them, they stay in contact with them. What if you could tap into those influencers' lists? What if you could tap into the traffic that they're generating every single day? I'd say that would be pretty incredible. You can actually access networks. You know, there are networks out there that you can go to right now, and they have listings of all the biggest influencers on different platforms. Again, it could be Facebook, could be YouTube, could be Twitter. So instead of you going out, I know what you're thinking, Miles, I gotta go out and find these people, I gotta go out and search these influencers. No, you don't have to do it that way, my friend. You can go to these large networks where they have repository, large pools of influencers. In this way, you can pick and choose. You can test some of them out and see which one works for you. See which one matches the niche that you're in. So I think that's pretty cool. Our number 2 strategy, and by the way, it's one of my favorite, it's called the 24-hour media traffic. Now again, this is where you're tapping into someone else's list. I like to also call it OPL. The difference with this is the list that you're tapping into, these are other marketers just like you. These are people with lists of 10,000 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers, in some cases 100,000 subscribers. And what you're doing is you're essentially, you could say, renting their list. You're tapping into their list. They will send you traffic. They will send you clicks. And at that point, it's really up to you to determine how many of those people are going to opt in. Again, depending on how your landing page converts and how your capture pages all work together. So 24-hour traffic, we call it 24-hour traffic because essentially, right now at the time of me shooting this video, you're standing there driving or listening, watching me. Once you implement this strategy, essentially, you can start getting traffic within 24 to 48 hours. Again, there are different traffic agencies where you can also tap into. You can go to a broker. You know, we also call them solo ad vendors. So you can go to a broker or you can go directly to the solo ad vendor and you can access these marketers that have these huge lists. So again, you're just tapping into someone else's list. They are driving clicks to your link, to your website, and it can happen as soon as 24 to 48 hours. Our third strategy, and is very similar to what I'm doing right now, is social media traffic. Now, the 2 platforms that I recommend that you test this on would be either Facebook or YouTube. And all you're doing, my friend, all you're doing is you are sharing information on these platforms. For example, it could be Facebook. Maybe you'll do a Facebook Live, which I highly recommend, by the way. So let's say you do a Facebook Live and you're delivering value, you're delivering content. At the end of that content you're delivering, you always want to include a call to action. Again, you might want to write that down because I see a lot of people that are sharing good content, good value, which is great. You definitely want to do that. You don't want to be pitching all the time. However, at the end of your valuable content, it's very important that you do direct people, have a call to action. Again, if you're using these platforms, could be Facebook, could be YouTube. Well, guess what, my friend? Your goal is to get these prospects, potential customers, is to get them off of that platform and get them into your world. Maybe you send them to your blog. Maybe you send them to your website. Maybe you send them to your YouTube channel, just like I'm doing here. So that's an incredible strategy. Hey guys, before we move on to strategy number 4, let's take a little pit stop. I want to make sure that you have a good understanding and you're following along with what I'm teaching you. So listen, do me a favor, comment below and let me know if you have a good understanding of website traffic generation for affiliate marketing, and also how easy it is to get tons of traffic, targeted traffic, to your website daily. So let's continue with website traffic generation. Strategy number 4, display media. This is one of my favorites. This is something that I personally used when I jumped online over 7 years ago or so. This is really incredible because what you can do, you can take banners and you can place these banners on other people's websites. You can place it on their blog. You can also place it on your own website. But the cool part is, check this out. The cool part is, say for example, someone has a blog, and most people that have blogs, they're also building a list. So that blog owner may have a list of 50,000 people, 100,000 people, and remember, you're new. Okay, you're new to affiliate marketing. That's what we specialize here, helping beginners. You're new, so you're looking to build your list. You're like, Miles, I don't have a list. Nobody knows who I am. So what you can do, okay, you can contact that blog owner. Send them an email, talk to them, and first of all, find out if they do have a list, and let them know that you'd like to tap into their list. You and the blog owner can certainly work out a deal. It happens all the time. Another thing you can do, okay, which again, this is one of my favorite too. Instead of looking for individual blog owners, which I know can be a little bit tedious, okay, instead of looking for those blog owners, you can go to a network. You can go to a site that houses different websites, different blog owners, all enclosed in one house. You follow me? So this way, instead of looking for different blog owners, you can go to a site. One of my favorite, by the way, is called Buy Sell Ads. Maybe I'll put a link down at the bottom somewhere. It's called Buy Sell Ads. It's a network. It's a network of blog owners, websites, in all different niches where you can go ahead and place your banner, okay, on their site, and you can pretty much siphon their traffic. So again, that's one of my favorite ones. And the final strategy I want to share with you guys today is PPC. Pay-per-click, also known as search media traffic. So the way you'll leverage this strategy is by using Google AdWords, the big dog, the big daddy, Google. Yes, and I know some of you might be thinking, some of you that are maybe a little more experienced, you might be thinking, Miles, I've tried marketing on Google, okay, and they always shut down my ads, or they don't approve my ads, okay. I'm going to give you a little tip how you can get around it. I'm going to give you a tip how you can get Google to love you. All right. So Google AdWords, that's definitely one platform you want to use. Another one is Bing. This is the platform I used to use. Bing, I like to call, Google might not agree with me, but I like to call Bing Google's little brother. Because a lot of times what I like to do my testing on Bing. This way, if I can get my products and services to convert on Bing, then I know I'm going to be able to do it on Google as well. You follow me? Because again, Google is the big dog. So again, if you can do it on the smaller platform, I believe you're going to also have success on the bigger platform, the big daddy, which is Google. So let's talk about Google AdWords for a minute. I'm not going to get into the mechanics. We don't have time to talk about that. I'll save that for another video. But a quick tip, and not just on Google AdWords, guys, but you can use this anywhere. Listen, you're probably an affiliate marketer. You're watching this video. Maybe you're a network marketer. It doesn't matter. If you're promoting a product or service, the problem I see with a lot of beginners is that they're so focused on the product. And I get it. You're brand new. You joined the company, okay? You joined a network marketing company, you're excited about the product, or maybe you're promoting on ClickBank or JVZoo. Okay, so you're excited about that product or offer. It could be something to deal with health niche, it could be digital marketing. So what I want to tell you, the way the professionals do this, and I had to learn this the hard way, the way the professionals do it, we don't focus necessarily on the product. Now, listen, product's important. You need to have something to sell. But we don't necessarily focus on the product. What we do, we focus on the offer. Now, a light bulb should have just went off right now. So what am I talking about? Well, a lot of people, some of the newer marketers, inexperienced, not their fault, they end up driving traffic directly to a sales page, directly to the offer. That's the wrong way to do it, okay? And again, some may have been trained or taken a course or something, and they will drive traffic to a capture page, a landing page, catching the subscriber's information, which is very important. And then they send them the offer. That's a little bit better, But it's the psychology behind what they're doing. They're not understanding that, listen, people are not necessarily focused on the product. As a matter of fact, guys, most people that are buying products and services, they really don't want the product or service. They want the result. You follow me? They want the result that product can elicit. Sort of like, the old thing with you buy a drill because you want to make a hole in the wall. So it really was all about the hole in the wall. It's not so much about the drill. So we can use that same analogy in our marketing, and you should use that same analogy in your marketing all the time. So when you create your custom landing page, which stick around on this channel, you'll learn all about that. When you create your custom landing page, your offer, that should be based on the result. You follow me? The landing page should not reflect necessarily the product. They'll get to the product. What we want to focus on, guys, is the result. So by now, you should have a better understanding of website traffic generation for affiliate marketing. But if you want to go deeper, learn even more, I've created a 4-part affiliate marketing training series for beginners where I go into even more detail and I really break down the 2 levels of traffic, the internal, the external. Really break it down for you. You can get access to it by clicking on the link in the description below. Also, if you'd like to join a community of affiliate marketers just like you, beginning their online journey, I've created an exclusive private Facebook group just for you where I like to share tips and strategies, have some bonuses in there that really help you explode your business in 2020 and beyond. You'll find a link below in the description where you can join our Facebook group. Hey guys, before I end this video, I want to share something with you. I want to give you a little bonus tip, something that I really think you should remember, and that is not all traffic is equal. Listen, it doesn't matter whether it's organic, which we call free traffic, or paid traffic, not all traffic is equal. So it's important that when you create your marketing, when you create your landing pages, or capture page, as some people like to call it, it's important that you do focus on the result, okay? Not necessarily on the product. Product's important. We need to have something to sell, but you want to focus on the benefit of that product, the result that people are looking for. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, go ahead and hit that like button, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and share this video with your friends. I'll see you in the next video.